Okay, good morning once again, friends. So, today we are going to discuss the most important topic in English grammar, and that is tense. So, before starting this video, I have already told you that I have sent a link in the previous video's description box about verb. So before starting this video or before watching this video, you should go to that link and watch my video on verb and its form. So let us discuss in short about verb. A verb is a word which denotes action in the sentence, and there are 5 forms of verb: V1, V2, V3, V4 and V5. You have to remember it while learning tense. So friends, as we all know that there are main 3 types of tense. There are main 3 types of tense, and that are present tense, past tense and future tense. So all of you might have known that there are main 3 types of tense, and each one of these 3 tense has 4 subtypes, and these are simple, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous. All of these 3 tense are having these 4 subtypes, means these 4 subtypes are of present tense, are of past tense, are of future tense. So there are total 12 tenses. There are total 12 tenses. You might have remembered these names of tenses. Now you have to remember the 4 names also, and that is simple, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous. If you remember the 4 names of these subtypes, then you will remember all the 12 tenses and their names. So friends, there are total 12 types of tense, and we can make those 12 tenses by using the words given on the whiteboard. For example, if we say that there are 4 types of present tense, then we can make the names of those 4 tenses here. For example, simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense and present perfect continuous tense. If you want to make the 4 names of past tense, then simple past tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense and past perfect continuous tense. Similarly, if you want to make the names of future tense, then we can make them by using the words given on the whiteboard: simple future tense, future continuous tense, future perfect tense and future perfect continuous tense. So there are total 12 types of tense, and if you want to remember the names of all the 12 tenses, then you have to remember these 3 names and these 4 names. Then you will easily remember the names of all the 12 tenses. Now let us see the 12 tenses and their constructions, because each one of the tense construction is different from the construction of other tense. Means there is no any 2 tenses of which the construction is same. The construction of the sentence which is given in simple present tense will be different from the construction of sentence which is given under present continuous tense. Means no any 2 tenses has the same construction. So for that we have to remember, or we have to learn the constructions of the tenses. So we have to make a table. We have to make a table in which we will show the names of all the tenses and their construction formula. All right. Okay, so to remember the constructions of the 12 tenses, we have to make a simple table of 12 tenses, and let us make that table. For it we have to make a division. Now in the first column we have to write tense, and in the second column we have to write its formula. Now we will start from the first name of tense, that is simple present tense. The formula of simple present tense is subject plus V1 or V5 plus object. Means subject plus either V1 or V5 according to the subject. Okay, if the subject is I, you, we, they, then we use V1, and if the subject is he, she, it or any noun, then we have to use V5. Now the second name is present continuous tense. The formula of present continuous tense is subject plus am or is or are plus V4 plus object. Means subject, and according to subject we have to use am. If the subject is I, then we have to use am. If the subject is singular, then we will use is, and if the subject is plural, then we will use are. Thereafter V4 ing form of verb, and thereafter object. The third name of tense is present perfect tense, and the formula of present perfect tense is subject plus have or has plus V3 plus object. Means subject, and according to subject we have to use have or has. If the subject is I, we, they, you, or then we will use have, and if the subject is he, she, it or any noun, then we will use has. Thereafter third form of verb, and in the last object. The fourth name is present perfect continuous tense, and the formula of this tense is subject plus have or has plus been plus V4 and plus object. Means subject, thereafter according to the subject we have to use have or has, then been, thereafter the fourth form of verb V4, and in the last object. So this is the formula of the four tenses of present tense: simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, and present perfect continuous tense. Okay, now we will see the second tense, past tense. So we have to write the names of all the types of past tense and their formula. Number 5, because we have seen 4 tenses in present tense. Now fifth one is simple past tense, and the formula of simple past tense is subject plus V2 plus object. There is no any option other than V2. We have to use the second form of verb in simple past tense. Then sixth one is past continuous tense, and the formula of past continuous tense is subject plus was or were plus V4 plus object. Means according to subject we have to use was or were. If the subject is singular we will use was, and if the subject is plural then we have to use where. Thereafter the fourth form of verb, because it is continuous action, and in the last we have to use object. Then the seventh name is past perfect tense. Past perfect tense, and the formula for the past perfect tense is subject plus had plus V3 plus object. Now we have to use subject, thereafter had, no any other option, thereafter the third form of verb, in the last object. The eighth number tense is past perfect continuous tense, and the formula of this tense is subject plus had plus been plus V4 plus object. Means subject, thereafter had, thereafter been, thereafter the fourth form of verb, and in the last object. Okay, so this is the four tense of past tense and their formula. The third type of tense is future tense, and future tense also has four type of tenses. Okay, simple, future tense, and its formula is subject plus shall or will plus V1 plus object. First of all, subject, then shall or will, you can use either of them, then the first form of verb, and thereafter object. The 10th is future continuous tense, and its formula is subject plus shall or will plus be plus V4 plus object. Means subject, thereafter either shall or will, thereafter be, beb, thereafter the fourth form of verb V4, and in the last object. The next is future perfect tense, and the formula of future perfect tense is subject plus shall or will plus have plus V3 plus object. Means subject, thereafter either shall or will, then have, then the third form of verb, that is V3, and in the last object. The last one is future perfect continuous tense, and its formula is subject plus shall or will plus have plus been plus V4 plus object. So subject plus either shall or will plus have plus been plus the fourth form of verb, that is V4, and in the last object. So I want to tell you that there are main three tense. The present tense tells us about the action which is happening in the present. In the present, the past tense tells us about the action which has already happened in the past, and the future tense tells us about the action which is going to happen or which will happen in future tense, in near future. So all these three tenses tells us about the actions which will happen or which is happen or which has already happened in present, past or future tense. Okay, now we have already seen that there are total 12 types of tense. There are total 12 types of tense, and if you observe all the formulas along with their names, then you will realize that each tense construction is different from the other ones. Okay, now this is the short summary about tense and its types. Now this is the only introduction about the tense. It is not the complete video on tense. Remember one thing, this is not the complete video on tense. It is just the trailer. It is thus the trailer. The movie is about to happen. The movie is about to happen. Friends, as I already told you that this is the most important topic in English grammar, then we have to remember it very clearly. I am attaching a table in this video. Hope you will understand it very clearly. In the next video, we will say which type of questions can be asked under this topic, under tense. Alright, so have a nice day. Thank you.